Let's take a look at this problem. We've got x plus 1, and then x to the third minus 7x plus 2. Now notice that we're missing a term here. We're missing the x squared. So remember, we have to put 0 placeholders. So I'll put a 0x squared in there, minus 7x plus 2. Have to, from your largest power, you have to have one power for each one going down. Now we're going to take a look at the first term of each to decide what to put up on top. We ask ourselves what times x gives us x to the third, and that's x squared. Now whatever you put up on top, you multiply by what's out in front. So I'll take x squared times x plus 1. X squared times x is x to the third. X squared times 1 is x squared. So we've got x to the third plus x squared. Now we're going to subtract that line, which means we'll flip the signs. So this becomes negative, and this becomes negative. X to the third minus x to the third drops away. 0x squared minus x squared gives us negative 1x squared, or just negative x squared. And I'll bring down the rest. Now again, we only look at the first term of each side, what to put up on top. So you ask yourself, what times x gives you negative x squared? And that'd be negative x. Again, whatever you put up on top, you multiply by what's out in front. So I'm going to take negative x times x plus 1. Negative x times x is negative x squared. Negative x times 1 is negative x. We're going to subtract that line, which means flip signs. So this negative x squared becomes positive. This negative x becomes positive. Negative x squared plus x squared drops away. Negative 7x plus x gives us negative 6x. And then I'll bring down to plus 2. Now again, we only look at the first term, decide what goes up on top. We ask ourselves what times x gives us negative 6x, and that's negative 6. Whatever you put up on top, you're going to multiply by what's out in front. Negative 6 times x is negative 6x. Negative 6 times 1 is negative 6. Now we're going to subtract that line, which means flip signs. So this becomes positive, and this becomes positive. Negative 6x plus 6x drops away. 2 plus 6 is 8. Now the degree of what we're dividing by is 1. Degree is the largest power of x. The degree of this 8 is 0. When the degree of this is less than what we're dividing by, this is your remainder. So our answer is going to be x squared minus x plus 6 plus, we take our remainder and put over what we're dividing by. So 8 over x plus 1. And that's our answer.